Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Danganronpa. Today we're going to actually be playing, instead of the original version of the game, we've switched to Trigger Happy Havoc, which is basically the PS Vita version of this game with different... It has English voice acting, and it also has different terminology for certain things, like, for example, Makoto being the ultimate, or the super-duper high school luckster, or whatever the fuck his name is. He's now the ultimate lucky student. And Kibugamine Academy is not Kibugamine Academy, it is, I think it was like Hope Academy or some shit. I forget what the hell it was called. Hope's Peak Academy, that's it. Basically, that's really the only difference between the original version and the PS Vita version, which is Trigger Happy Havoc. So, since I'm able to record Vita games now, I'm probably should go ahead and switch to Trigger Happy Havoc, which is pretty much the superior version of this game, so that's what we're going to be playing from now on. So I hope you guys enjoy. I do think this version is a lot better than the original version, which is what we have been playing. So I pretty much played up to the point where I was at in my playthrough, which is the second class trial, so let's get started. Time to find out who murdered Chihiro. What suspense?
With a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
So how I'm going to be doing this, guys, is if somebody talks, like if Monokuma talks, for example, I'm not going to be voice acting that because there's really no reason to, because it's already in English, but the things that aren't voice acted, I will probably be voice acting for the most part, so that's still going to stay the same.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong
And I'm pretty sure you've already explained this to us, Monokuma. He pretty much explained this in the first class trial.
Everyone else will graduate.
I don't remember if the culprit in the original version of this game is called the Blackened, though. I'm not sure if that's something they changed for Trigger Happy Havoc or what. Yeah, what was used to deliver the fatal blow? I think we all remember that one. Also, the difficulty settings for Trigger Happy Havoc are a little bit different. Like, I think I'm on kind difficulty, which is basically normal. And normal is pretty easy, actually. But we can never be too careful. If I'm doing a playthrough of this, I might as well be safe. More safe than sorry and fucking choose the normal. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that wasn't right. Okay, well, yeah, it was definitely a blunt instrument. So I don't know why. I don't even know why I shot that. I thought maybe, oh, we need to specify what blunt instrument that was. Okay, yeah, that's bullshit. Fucking pothead. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Naegi, ultimate ace detective.
The object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime.
It had blood on it,
blood.
or paint.
And
I mean,
nothing else at
it's
the
not blood,
scene that
Makoto.
could
It's paint.
cause that kind of injury.
Blood isn't that
The
color.
the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as
Is
I'm
it now?
concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Well, we had to examine the corpse.
So creepy.
You guys would suck at being detectives.
If you don't mind, I will proceed.
The only person who's fit to be a detective here is Kyoko. Fuck you, Byakuya. You try to act like you're a detective, or you try to act smart, but he's not fucking smart.
Behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
And you would kind of be wrong at who the criminal is, though, Byakuya, you fucking
Chihiro's
idiot.
Killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Oh, no! Okay, well, we might want to learn about this. White noise. I don't remember this too well. I don't remember the white noise thing. Oh, okay, so we can attach a silencer. You can tap the rear touchpad. Well, too bad this isn't on the Vita, so... You know, we don't really have the rear touchpad to deal with. I mean, not isn't on the Vita. It's on the PlayStation TV, but because it's on the PlayStation TV, we're not, you know, obviously not playing it on the Vita. I'm using a controller. So, all right. So, wait, it's an X to attach a silence.
I'm sure.
Oh, right, this.
As far as I'm concerned.
I forgot. This is basically fuck. This is basically used to increase your time, sort of.
There's just no proof for it.
Oh, bullshit! Bullshit! Objection, bitch! You don't know what you're talking about, oi. Go back to being a fucking swimming champion, whatever.
I know one reason he could be involved.
Because you're not good at
I found this
deduction.
file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Top secret. For your eyes
Weird
only.
as shit, isn't it? What was something like that?
Isn't
doing
this
in the
whole
library?
place weird as shit, Mondo?
Why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More
Yeah, who cares?
importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case.
One is definitely
The first is
crucifixion.
that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
I love how his voice just changes here. It's like not even the nasally voice. It's like, oh, now my voice is deep all
What's
of a
more
sudden.
important is the other characteristic.
I do
It's
think this
something
is
that has
probably
never been
one
made
of the
public.
best, or it's a pretty good dub.
What the hell
Like,
is
if
it?
the anime ever gets dubbed, they should just
Why don't
bring the
you
cast
tell
from the
them,
game
Cody?
back, because most of these actors do a pretty damn good job. The other characteristic, how the victim was positioned, where the murder took place, the bloody message left behind. It has to do with the position of the body, where the murder took place. I guess how the victim was positioned?
I got it!
Try that. Okay, that's right.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than
Oh, yeah!
the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
And
The
Monokuma.
hero was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about
It looks like there's a
this when
mask
only
on her
high-level
face,
police
like that
officials
blood
were aware
dripping
of
down her face. It just looks like a
There's
fucking
only
mask.
one logical
a
answer
phantom
I can
mask.
think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking
Well,
way.
you're onto something, I'll say that,
You're
Byakuya.
Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes.
Yep.
In fact, it's Toko.
Oh man, he already figured it out.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Although it's pretty obvious.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like blodophobia or whatever. remember?
Bloodophobia.
What kind of
That's
serial
definitely what it's
killer is
called. It's
afraid
not.
of blood?
Oh my god.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's not complicated when I'm smoking the reefer, dude. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, it was called like something else in the fucking original. I already forgot what the hell it was called. Oh shit. Oh. Okay. Oh! Schizo. Schizo. Okay, I wasn't sure for a minute. I wasn't sure what the hell we were trying to spell.
Now I
Oh, dude, I lost so many hearts for that. Oh my god. Fuck. I hate Hangman's Gambit
Is
for
it
that
because
shit.
Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Like, I knew it was split personality we were trying to
I think I read that
say
somewhere
or
in the
something,
file,
but like, I
too.
forgot it was schizo. Like,
They
I guess
thought that the suspect
schizophrenia?
might have, what did they call it?
Or
Dissociative identity disorder.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, but still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's
Yeah, there's a
strange
lot of
behavior after
signs.
seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split
Byakuya actually
personality.
has a point for once. Her behavior changed.
I got
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
You're talking about how
I wasn't
she
sure
started
about that
acting
answer at
totally
first.
different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Flashback. No need for me to read this again. We've seen this, guys. I don't feel the need to read flashbacks.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Oh, references. That's actually a reference to the meme, "Don't come inside me without permission" or some shit that, like, it was a fucked up, like, fan sub from Gundam 00 or some shit, I think.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness
That's
and
pretty
saw
funny
Chihiro's
how it's...
body again,
I think
utterly
a lot of people who aren't familiar with anime or just fucking internet, I guess, would never have
In
picked
other
up on that.
words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
And one that can also murder people in fairly brutal ways.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Man, you are kinda dense sometimes, Oi. It's kinda what she said, and she's about to say that here. Yep.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
But it was to keep her other
It was
personality
to
from
keep
getting
her
out.
other personality from getting out.
Whoa, holy shit. I wasn't even... I didn't even know he was about to say that.
Toko was afraid.
I was kidding.
Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing
Yeah,
even
bullshit
more
chaos.
people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
Because he had
I do
access to the
believe you
secret files in the
misunderstood.
archives,
What
maybe?
she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Oh.
Last
Wait,
night,
what?
just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told
Well, I'm
me
pretty
a
sure she
most
would have told you
interesting
that.
Story. She said a murderous fiend lived
Can't really
within
trust
her, and
Byakuya
she was
with
afraid it could
anything
appear and
secret.
attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
No, you're wrong. You're all wrong. I have to go to Tumblr and post
This is
about
all
this.
a lie. Right, Toko?
Yeah, you guys are just misogynists.
What? You
Uh-oh.
promised? I can't believe you lied!
You have
I
only
can.
yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic.
Well, I
story.
am a
I
dickhead.
didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some
I also
romantic
didn't ask you to
fantasy
stalk
fairy
me.
tale. Besides,
I
you
feel like
broke your
Toko is
promise
pretty
first.
much every
You said
fucking
that as long as you were here,
naive
no
teenage
matter
girl
what,
or
you
fucking
wouldn't
social
let Genocide
justice
Jack kill anyone.
idiot.
But in spite of that promise,
Okay, why do we have to keep flashing back to this? Oh, well, I guess that's sort of relevant.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
Did he, Byakuya, did
how
you
many
seriously
times
promise her
do I
that?
have to tell you, I never said that. But you
Good.
weren't able to do it.
Don't
You
promise
just
her
couldn't
that.
resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I
Well, her other
tried.
personality
I
couldn't.
swear I tried to control it, but
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left
Good.
is to hear from the
It-
person in question directly.
I don't... Yeah, this case isn't quite as straightforward as some of you might think it is. I mean, when I first saw this case, I was like, this is definitely not all that happened. It definitely wasn't just her, or it wasn't didn't have to do directly with her, at least. Oh, her body... Damn it, I forgot I should read this. Her body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Okay. What's going on? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hello there.
Rape face.
Is it me you were hoping to see?
Me and my ridiculously long tongue.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna lick you.
Ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Yeah, Jack kind of implies a guy, I would
What
think.
is this?
I wish I could tell you. I would also ask what's up with the fucking murderous teddy bear that's trying to kill us.
Personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
And also my ridiculous tongue. And my teeth. Somehow my teeth are really sharp now.
So intense.
Like they say, sound and murder.
And fucking crazy.
Sound and murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
That's kind of the... That's kind of the definition of a split personality, though. They're not the same
Just like
thing.
how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie.
And how every time I must
Behind
speak in
every dark
riddles.
and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun.
Oh my god. This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is fucking crazy. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a
Jack and Jill went
question?
up the hill to murder somebody and hang the body.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds.
But not in this situation.
Then it's not true?
I just don't know how to take her seriously
It's not true.
at all.
How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
What are you trying to say, Monokuma?
The police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Oh my god, it's fucking
Sure, I'm a
crazy as shit!
bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right?
But not as crazy as me!
Life is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Oh, that's a fairly pessimistic, depressing view of the world. When are you not kidding? Or when is this side of you not
This
kidding?
should
It
be
is,
enough
or
to
at
convince
least.
you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's
Execution!
clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
I don't really...
Well, let's
I don't know.
assume that Toko's secret was about
That's
Genocide
kind of
Jack.
stupid when you think about it, because
If a
Toko
secret like that came to
couldn't
light,
kill
Toko's
anybody
life would have
because she hates
undoubtedly been
blood.
forever ruined.
And her other
So she had a
personality, I don't
very
think
clear
really
motive to
cares
never have
if
that
she
side of
stays here
herself
forever,
exposed.
honestly.
Interesting.
But I don't know.
Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Uh-oh. The plot
I
thickens.
cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I know I don't.
I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe. Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said. I need to get some more details about all of this. Uh-oh. Time to figure out what's really going on here, I guess. What did... Okay, we only have one bullet, fortunately.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect
Okay,
any of
somebody
us
has
to
to say
believe it?
something about the body. That's what I'm looking for right now.
That would change things.
I'm gonna just shoot all the words that come up.
Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to
God, I
this
only have
incident,
2 hearts to work with.
the
This is
modus
not good.
operandi matches completely. What more proof?
Okay, that's... Are they gonna say anything else? They're not going to, are they?
You killed her.
Okay, alright. I think it was the modus operandi that I need to shoot down.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi...
Alright, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Yeah, there we go. I knew it. Modus operandi is different, Byakuya. Shut the fuck up, you're no detective. I'm the real detective here.
I think there's a slight difference between the genocide...
Phoenix Wright ain't got shit on me.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction.
Yeah, I think Chihiro would have been stuck with multiple scissors had she been murdered like these people.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
That's just what the plebs
No
eat.
creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
No scissors. No scissors. Oh, there are two clear differences. Fuck, I forget to read some of these now. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and the stomach. Here you'll see a clear difference. The victim's fatal injury, the style of the bloody message. I think it was the fatal injury. Yeah, there we go.
For one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide
Yeah, I mean, look at those scissors.
all the victims were killed the same way. According to the
Seriously, who
case
the
file,
fuck sells scissors
they
like
were
that?
all
It just looks
apparently
like
killed
something
with
that...
a pair
just
of
something evil.
scissors. But
You could
Chihiro
cut
died
yourself
from
even
a blow
holding
to the
those
head,
scissors.
right? Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Different
I
from
didn't even
other
fucking think
murders.
about it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she died from the blow to the head. Like,
For
there's no
someone who
scissors.
kills the same way without
It's always
fail
with
to
scissors.
suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini,
Okay, enough with the metaphors, please. Shut the fuck up.
pesto sauce.
Oh man, it just gives me such an orgasm.
People to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference
Chef
is
Ramsay
the
called it a masterpiece, though. Okay, the second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the other victims were stabbed through their heads. Here, you'll see a clear difference. When she was suspended, what was used to suspend her out the body was posed. I guess what was used. Yeah, because that was an
Remember
important
what the
detail.
killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your
But that wasn't... That's not really rope.
Well,
That's...
in all the previous
like a wire.
Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
Yep. The scissors also factor into that, too.
I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like
Oh,
I
it's
said,
such a
I'm
masterpiece.
professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac?
Big Mac?
Really?
Are you referring to me?
Listen up,
Really?
Big Mac. There's actually
Are we
more
serious here?
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case.
Yeah, it's
There's
pretty
a pattern
consistent.
there just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be
Explain to everybody what it should be.
possibly killed that
Or what it
little
could
lol
possibly
girl.
be, because they're too stupid to figure it out. Loli girl? Oh, come on. I've seen lolis before. She's not a loli. There was a pattern. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. I know why she couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was a girl, because... Yeah, okay.
Is it because
The other two are
Chihiro
fucking
was a girl?
stupid. Because Chihiro was her lover, her friend? Like, yeah, we know for a fact that those two aren't true.
What are you talking about?
in all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common?
They all had a penis. Yeah, basically...
Guys?
Yep.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Oh my.
I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
A lot of things, probably.
I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me...
Yeah, that's definitely a shock there. She seems like such an obvious yaoi fan, fucking yaoi fangirl or whatever.
Was a girl and not an adorable little man. You wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both...
Okay, god damn it, these metaphors.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy.
Now it's time to decide whether we should execute her or not.
It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a
Yeah, well, I would call him something else, but that works too.
And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Well, she has a point.
Does make some amount of sense.
God damn it, the crazy person actually has a point.
For killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
Yeah, we have established this.
Use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell. Maybe you use the dumbbell.
Probably somebody stupid like a
Finding
man.
scissors in the school. Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors.
I used my special scissors that could cut somebody if they touched the handle.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, what? There are? Oh, well, I knew she had some. I guess I was thinking already in the school.
Right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime.
She has like 4 of those fucking things.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can, you gutter dogs, all of you.
I'll kill you all. Except the girls.
I have no clue how to tie a good knot. The rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Well, not really even a rope. I hate how people keep calling it a rope. It's a fucking cord.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
In this occasion, yes.
Really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had
Oh
to
my
be
god,
the
girlfriend. I totally knew it.
or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Oh, fuck. Yeah, actually, there is one person. The only person that would have made sense, and the only person that knew about it. Who there could that be? I wonder.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Yep, he did have
No
access to all that
problem gaining
information.
access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Tell them, Makoto.
You already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Genocide Jack file and every other secret document that you could think of, I'm guessing.
Then the reason
Yep.
he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the
Excellent,
killer
put it on auto
was
there.
because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Yep. So this is all just a waste of our time. Good job, fucking Byakuya. Oh my god.
What's your response?
We don't need to know. We don't care. None of us cares about your fucking what gets you off,
Then I
Toko.
must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
From the beginning,
Looking
pretty
back
much.
and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
You were just reading in the fucking library all by yourself. Yeah, he did kind of give us those hints.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right?
Maybe it's just because you're a perv.
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What's so strange about it? Go ahead. Share with the rest.
How
of the
would
class.
you know that there was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said? I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added. Goddamn, again? Okay, well, I guess we better learn about it. We're gonna add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle button, or if you touch and hold the weak spot on the screen, which we can't do, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot at once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flash back? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, so basically, I remember this. This is just basically, if you hold down triangle, you can copy what somebody said and use that against them. And Monokuma File 2 isn't really going to do anything for us here.
So, you said Byakuya was acting weird before you found the body.
Alright, let's get that one first. See if we can use that later. Well, I know you would.
You absolutely take it. That's a natural
Oh my!
reaction for any guy.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time
Okay,
for
is he gonna
pointless
say
distractions.
anything else? Let's see.
What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay, well, fuck. Let's go through this again.
The victim was Chihiro.
Oh, okay, yeah, so before we found the body was the right thing. I wasn't even sure for a second, so I just randomly guessed.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So
yeah,
your
I mean,
claim
that is
we
true.
went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Yeah, because that would mean you knew before all of
Good
us,
answer,
and
I must admit.
like none of us knew. Nobody really knew but him.
Very interesting indeed.
He
But
knew
your
more than
reasoning is
everybody, it
still
seemed, so that was the suspicious thing, I guess.
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is, I think.
I guess.
Think about it. We just talked about the
Hey, what the fuck have
differences
you been
between
doing,
this
Kyoko?
case
You haven't
and
been helping us
past
much.
Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Pretty much. The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? It has to be the fucking cord. It has to be the cord and just like, yeah, library desk lamp. There we go. We don't even have to use the triangle button trick here.
Want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same
That's not what we're trying to refute.
But Chihiro was
It has to be something Byakuya is about to say
It was
to
some
defend
kind of
himself.
Was it not?
That's right.
Yep.
It absolutely was.
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya.
Yeah, there is,
Where'd you get
actually.
it from, huh?
Yeah, tell us, Byakuya. Bullshit. No, fuck, no, shit, god damn it, fuck, we missed it. Damn it, no, I know, fuck you, game, don't, damn it, we have to go back to it. Speed, fast forward. It's funny as hell when you fast forward through this, though. You guys turned into chipmunks all of a sudden.
I've never seen
Bullshit! Spend all the time in the fucking library, you must have seen that before.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before. Because, you see, that rope, Or should I say, that extension cord?
Oh!
Extension cord?
It's pretty obvious it's a fucking extension cord. You people are stupid if you don't. If you really think it's a rope, it doesn't even look like a rope.
Extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Ugh.
And
That's a
there's no
really
way
fucking
someone who uses
thick
that extension
cord.
cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think?
I don't have anything
And
to
your
say about that.
conclusion is something like this. I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like genocide.
You're just trying to derail this, Byakuya. Shut the fuck up.
About right?
I'm not gonna spoil what's going on here, guys, but he's trying to waste all of our time. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned, as if he's not even involved. Wait,
What's wrong?
not even
I
involved?
asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling
That
this
makes
a
sense.
game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Yeah, he did call it a game, and because he calls it a game, that kind of makes sense as to what he was doing, or what he was really doing, at least.
We really need to. We've already decided who did it.
You guys are just really fucking ready to pin the blame on somebody, and that kind of terrifies me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker
Byakuya,
room,
you really don't care
then
if you get
disguised
executed,
my
do you?
crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something off about what he said. The scene of the crime, the extension cord, Genocide Jack's presence. This is tough. The scene of the crime, the extension cord, let's go with this one. Oh, okay, that was... Fuck! Okay, that was bullshit. I fucked myself there. Okay. Let's... The scene of the crime. Okay, I should have picked that. I was guessing that that was the right one, but I wasn't too sure.
Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
How
Damn it, it did.
disappointing.
I totally forgot about,
What
like, the
kind of
crime
question
scene,
is
like, and
that?
how it looked like
Even in the
things
world
had been
of
moved
disappointments,
around.
This is a true
Shit.
letdown. She was
That was
found
my
dead
bad.
in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
And Byakuya is just
How
really
could the scene
adamant
of
about
the
us
crime have
believing
been
that it did
anywhere
not
else?
take place anywhere else, so I should have fucking
Well,
just immediately
I think
guessed
it's
that.
entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest.
What
of the
are you
murder scene.
talking about, Naegi?
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe
Yep,
I
unlike
do.
you, we have fucking evidence, motherfucker. Hey, Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya had never even realized the actual scene of the crime could have been
Don't
somewhere
just move
else.
on without permission? What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto.
Was that another reference to that,
If
what I
there's
was talking
any
about
chance
earlier?
the murder
God damn
took
it.
place somewhere else. Let's see the proof.
And good thing I remember what proof that is. Evidence that shows the murder took place somewhere else. There was something that was switched between the boys' and girls' locker rooms. Okay, soccer's account, main hall reading. Boys' locker room carpet. Oh, yeah, there we go. No, it was the posters. Yeah, it was the posters. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room. Your proof?
My
is
God!
Posters? The poster in the girls'
Yeah.
locker room was
Yeah, I mean, it's
picture
it's
of
actually a pretty
big
significant
dude
piece of
supervisor.
evidence.
But Don't you think that's kind of strange?
They said busty supermodel in the original version. Just big boobed supermodel sounds
Why would the
kind
girls'
of,
locker room have a
I don't
poster
know, like
that?
it just sounds funnier.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had
Probably. Most models
poster
do
of
have
the
fake
super
breasts.
popular boy band
Or
Tornado.
implants. Which is kind of
Again,
gross when you think
That
about it.
doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters
Yeah,
were
flamboyant men. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, there might have been some
And
gay
there's
guys. You
one
never
other thing
know.
I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my
Oh, man, what could
protein
that
coffee,
be?
aren't you?
Protein
Oh,
coffee.
well,
While I was
I'm
in
guessing
the
we're
girls'
gonna have to
locker
present
room
that evidence.
earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that
Yeah.
after the murder, the stain had
right
been
before I did my
totally
stress
scrubbed away.
exercises. No, it's not that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Yep, and we know exactly what that is. Boys' locker room carpet. Carpet in the boys' locker room was found with a black stain on it.
I got it!
Present.
The stain on the girls' locker room.
I think we got almost all our
wasn't
hearts back.
scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely
Oh my God!
the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were...
I'm wondering how they can even see the evidence that we're presenting. Like, did we take a
Why
picture
would
of it?
anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other.
I don't know. There's a lot in
It's
this
certainly
in
possible.
Danganronpa that doesn't make a lot of
Don't you think?
sense. I don't know why I'm questioning anything that's
In other
happening here.
words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime,
He
the
had to have
bloodstained
moved
poster and
things.
carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this,
Oh
the
my
killer
God.
was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
To make this whole thing pointless, or this whole beginning portion pointless.
Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Ah,
To get into
plot
the
thickens
locker
even
room,
more, I see.
You have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's
God damn you,
handbook
Celeste.
could have only allowed her access
Yeah,
to
and in the
boys'
original
locker
version, she
room.
was called Celeste,
She
not
had
Celeste.
No way to get into the
I actually
boys'
prefer
locker room
Celeste.
To begin with.
No, she did have a way.
Oh
and I
my
can tell you what
God.
it was.
I highly doubt that.
Please do,
I'm
Yasuhiro.
telling you, I know how she could have done it.
She was actually an alien, dude! Is he right? Could Chihiro have gotten into the boys' locker room? Could Chihiro have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Oh, God. And I guess we're just gonna use the broken E-handbook as our refutation.
Is it really possible?
God, this is long.
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Yeah? I mean, it says doesn't say anything against borrowing. No, wait. No, no. Ah, shit! Well, that could have been wrong. We don't know.
No, I don't think that's it. She used to think
Okay,
I
is
was
Yasuhiro gonna say even something even more stupid?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room.
Oh, wait. Was it... Okay, theoretically, if Chihiro was able to use Leon's handbook, she could have gotten into the boys' locker room, but when she found Leon's handbook in the main hall, there's no doubt that it was... In which case, Chihiro... Oh, okay. Okay, I know who's it. Okay. Fast forward. Fuck it. Fast forward. Run out of time. Shit. Okay. That has to be it. There we go.
No.
It
I don't
wasn't
think Chihiro
Leon's
used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was...
Dude, I thought I was right.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly...
Yasuhiro, are you ever fucking
Plus,
useful?
isn't there a regulation
Anything.
against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing
Oh.
about borrowing one. In other words, you
That
can
seems
borrow
like
the
more or
dead
less the
person's
same
handbook all you
fucking
want,
thing,
and
though.
you
But
can
I
save.
don't know.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're dead, they can't give you permission to take the handbook. But then, wouldn't you just kind of be
Of course,
stealing
if
it in that
were
case?
broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then,
Stealing from the
she
dead.
must have hacked hers, like I said. She used
not
her
stealing if they
ultimate
can't take it
programmer
back.
skills and
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
You didn't tell us
She
anything about this
didn't use
Monokuma.
Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
We were wrong?
There's
Impossible.
no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
okay then. I
God
vote
damn
for
it.
Byakuya.
We were wrong. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
I agree with
Thank you,
though.
Kyoko. Please save
I
us.
think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you
Oh,
all to come
God.
see something.
Really?
Wait.
Let's take a break.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry.
You can't take
This'll make
breaks.
the whole
I don't allow
trial more
it.
exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then.
Well, I'm always up for something that'll make it more exciting.
For real?
Now then,
For
what
real,
is it
for
you want
real.
to show us? It better not be boring, or I'll be very unhappy.
I'll have to kill
I
some
have
of
no
you.
doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Well, that's the first time this has happened. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off, with Kyoko in the lead. And where she took us was... Oh my god, the locker room. Again.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to
Yeah!
examine the victim's body one more time.
Do it closely this time.
Be
You want to
sure
check it
examine
again?
The entire body very carefully. Take your time.
There's one
Examine
specific
her
detail we're looking for.
Carefully? Like using our hands? No,
No! Not at all.
It's probably best.
I
if
thought you were a
don't
pervert,
let
Hifumi,
her
what the
follow
fuck?
his dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Yeah, man.
Very well. I'll do
Fucking the aliens told me that I should adopt their religion, and I did it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
it. No, it's
Wow, okay, thanks for that,
think
Oi.
Chihiro
I
would
guess
rather
you're
have
okay
a
with it
girl
then.
examine her.
What if I'm a necrophiliac?
So
You ever
just
thought about
leave
that?
This to me.
Sakura.
Although you don't look much like a girl at all, but whatever.
Kind
Go
of
ahead.
favorite girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
I
That's
thought you
not
were
it
into
at all.
the yaoi.
Stop screwing
Aw,
around.
fucking Toko.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro.
Oh, yeah.
Please excuse the intrusion.
You know, this is some girl-on-girl action I would be okay with not seeing. Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly
Be sure
examine
to
her
check
body.
her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body.
Good.
I know you say that, but what?
Oh god.
This
Did-
is. What is this?
Did you seriously? Oh god.
What is it?
What's going on?
Possible. It's not possible.
Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her
This-
massive frame
this
trembled.
Girl is
Is what?
a boy.
Oh my god, plot twist! And yeah, she seriously just touched down there.
So
she was actually a trap.
Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
That's my reaction.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Quite serious. This is unforgivable.
It's really true?
I would guess so, yeah.
Guy?
Although he doesn't look anything like
you
one.
guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Well, you knew everything right off the bat.
Totally a guy.
Well, thanks for telling us that whenever you felt like it, Monokuma.
Really on fire! I wish I had killed him. So
Well, if you hadn't, that would have made this trial go faster.
everyone, huh? Interesting.
Ellipsis.
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's
And more
ride
exciting
this
that I didn't
wave
tell
of
you guys about it.
excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Or else I'll have to kill all of you.
Ahem. I do apologize.
So,
for
shit
keeping
just
you
got real.
waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned
Where do we
the
even go from
shocking
there?
revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his
I
reason
never
for hiding
suspected it.
But the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
That is insane. To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had
And
never even
because
crossed
the
my
victim was
mind.
male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim
So
was
that's
killed in the
why
boys' locker room,
that kind
and was
of
then
makes
later
sense
moved
now
to the
because
girls'
of the
locker room.
secrets that Monokuma threatened to
And the
reveal
killer
about
could have
everyone.
easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the
Yep.
motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem.
I do! And I think it's
Well,
fucking
I
stupid,
must admit,
and the person
I
who did it is an
find
asshole.
rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that you found out before all of us,
So
Byakuya,
now
fucking
everything
asshole.
has been connected. All the mysteries.
Yeah, there's just
have finally
one. There's just a
become
few more things we're missed
Okay, well,
or we're missing
connected
here.
or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
It has, and it also still doesn't make
His own
sense.
little world.
What about you, Makoto?
Yep.
After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
Yeah, and he just completely wasted all of our time.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What?
Oh, God.
Was you the one who accused him in the first place?
I was,
Just
but I was
seems to
wrong,
be
again.
too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's
Yeah,
acting,
he always seems to be
it
enjoying
makes
it.
it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence
Probably.
he left behind was a little
Except for the
too-
fact that he moved the
how
body.
can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the
Moved the
extension
body and
cord,
tried to make this
knowing it could connect
basically
him to the murder.
extend this case or this fucking trial longer than it
least,
should be because he's a
That's how I
douchebag.
see it.
Oh, I was just having
And
fun.
Byakuya,
Because this is all
when you
game, right?
found
It's a
out the murder
game.
took place in the boys' locker room. It seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
And again,
So
like
that's
always,
the
Makoto
thinking,
has a
huh?
point where
Well,
Byakuya
it
doesn't
bothers
really.
me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's
Oh,
fine.
fuck off.
I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as
Maybe because it is.
correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just
Oh
happened
my
to come
God.
across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with
Yep.
us right now?
No, I am
Nope,
not
he
effing
seriously.
with you right now. I'm telling you
Oh,
the
shut
truth.
up. Yeah, he seriously just. You do know that that kind of assisted the murderer, Byakuya.
Find
That made it
very
harder
hard
for us
to
to
prove.
decide who
You're
it
free to be
was,
executed
dickhead.
along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth,
I don't think you really care about everybody being executed, because otherwise you wouldn't have done this.
My reasons hardly
Because
matter
he
right now.
liked it, he was entertained by this
Culprit is
somehow.
much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then,
Not to you.
if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna
Yep.
keep going? We're all good, aren't we?
Continue the debate.
Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
You all become the Blackened.
Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not
Yeah,
have a mind
brother.
of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
It's just out in outer space or something,
let's
man.
discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
But not enough
Our
time.
lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Or shoot down the untruthful statement. But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is a guy, the killer is Genocide Jack, or the killer is a girl. I think it's probably the first one. That does kind of narrow it down. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Debate time again. Okay, so I think I know what I'm looking for here.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Yep, there is actually.
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
I think somebody's gonna slip up here and make an incorrect statement, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. All we need
Or
right
would
now
it?
is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's
over. I'm not
You wanna know who
sure
saw
if
the
maybe I
victim?
should have shot down Oi's statement
The
there.
killer. And only the killer.
Wait.
No,
Yeah, okay, that was wrong. Somebody else saw the victim.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh,
What the fuck is
but
Toko
I
doing over there?
suppose only Makoto
Oh
knows.
my, this is really getting me off.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever.
It's
Just
so
hurry up and
disgusting.
tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a double
That's
bag.
far too
We
suspicious.
didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems like
Maybe because it was hidden.
to get rid of any evidence.
Or
And
put him in
that
the
was when he
incinerator.
said something that struck me as rather odd. Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
Why would he be in a
But
hurry?
Why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were
Oh, God.
for him, I should think.
Fuck! I joke about these things, but I'm right. God, I hate that every fucking time.
He was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had
Oh,
invited
yeah.
him to
Work those
exercise
buns.
with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid
Rather
we'd find out the secret he was
suspicious.
hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous
Well,
friendship!
since it was a guy, that really only narrows it down to
The point is,
Taka,
whoever he met up with
Ifumi,
is the culprit,
or
right?
Makoto.
So we just gotta
Or
figure out
because
who it was.
Byakuya has been eliminated.
But knowing what
Or
we know,
Mondo.
I
Yeah,
can't
Mondo.
even guess.
I forgot about Mondo.
You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You
Yeah,
know who the
we
killer
probably
is.
do.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
I hate how Kyoko just kind of seems to know everything, but she's just messing with us. It's like, oh, you should know. I already know, but I'm not really gonna tell you. I'm just gonna give you these hints.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Oh my, what a pleb.
We wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say.
Again.
But fine. Celeste.
Yeah, because you just stand on the sidelines and observe everything, you fucking bitch.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
But it was very abnormal at the same time.
I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Apparently when I hit up on the analog stick, it fucking gets rid of the text box.
To choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Yes, class. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow, it's really hard to believe. But I'll make them believe it. Believe it! Okay, we can't use Celeste's account again.
First of all, we know where Chihiro
Oh,
was
Jesus,
headed.
this is long.
He was on his way to go exercise. So next
That's
we
wrong!
ask, why did he choose the specific
Kyoko never really
tracksuit that he
says
wore?
anything wrong, I don't think. Well, I think she does, but that's way later on.
We picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So,
That's
what
wrong
you're
again,
saying
but I
is
can't see where that's stated.
The killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him.
Wait, what?
Shoot! When the culprit was so...
Maybe we can destroy this with Celeste's account. I'm not sure. Let's see.
No.
Yeah, we can. I didn't even know that. I didn't think we could destroy it with Celeste's account. I guess we could. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, maybe we have to copy it
What did you just say?
and destroy what he just said with his own fucking statement.
When Celeste testified,
I mean, really,
a few minutes
both of
ago,
those would have made
she
sense
said-
when you think about it, because he just fucking screwed himself. Yeah, they didn't. She didn't specify what color it was.
So why did you say
Yep.
Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you just...
That's very
Hey,
suspicious.
Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Uh-oh.
Before we began the trial,
Someone's got some
Tell anyone
splaining to
The
do.
only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No. that
Aw,
can't be it.
Kiyotaka, shut
The
up.
bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it
If
before
he
died.
was the
That's
killer.
the only possibility.
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Your excuses don't make sense anymore, Mondo. You're screwing up.
No, that can't be
Bullshit.
it. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Give up, Mondo. Give up.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the
Yeah, she already
tracksuit,
knew.
it'll be obvious who he
Again.
went with. What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why we said
That's
you
pretty
knew
clever.
the truth, to put them on edge.
Kyoko's always on
That's
top
right.
of things.
However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he talked, the way I was acting, because I hate him. Maybe the way he was acting?
There was maybe you
Oh.
didn't. You only called, and after he was killed, once he...
You noticed such a tiny
Wait.
detail?
Wait, what? Oh, I thought I messed up and, like, I got the... Fuck! Apparently that... I guess I'm supposed to mess up? Because he was calling Chihiro dude.
You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone!
Yeah, I guess the proper thing to have said there would have been the way he talked.
Putting words in my
Whatever.
mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn
They're both
criminal?
fairly similar.
He would never do something like that.
Because
This is a
you
false
are?
accusation.
It's true. My reasoning
Uh-huh.
on that is pretty shaky.
You're just defending him because
That
you're
was
his
fast.
friend.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Oh
That's what
my
little
god.
ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi,
My voice
weren't
has
you telling me
suddenly
you found some
changed.
evidence?
I read far too much manga.
What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence
Tell us,
just get
Hifumi.
up and walk away?
Fucking bitch.
Fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, that, here it is.
What do you have there?
Electro ID?
It happens to be an e-handbook.
Or E-handbook. I keep calling him Electro ID. It's just because of the original game. E-handbook, I meant. You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to... it's Chihiro's, it's mine, it's Mondo's. It's Mondo's. Shit!
Shoot!
Oh, okay. Why did I think that? Stupid. I'm being stupid. God damn it, it's, Chihiro's.
We know
Wouldn't be
Chihiro's
mine
handbook
because I
was
have
missing
mine.
from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Oh,
Imagine
okay.
if the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right.
Well, they're not, but they have a certain weakness.
Waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely?
Yep, there's a mystery in all of this, really. Oh, shit. Skipped ahead too far. How did the handbook break? There's only one possible explanation. By exploiting a bug, by hitting its weak point, by hacking. By hitting its weak point, obviously.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
You remember that? Sure, maybe
I was hoping you wouldn't.
But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the
Somehow
handbook
he
is
mistakenly
supposed to never
exploited
break, and two of them broke in quick succession,
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness
Uh-oh.
is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Nuh-uh, not gonna tell you.
I think it's a
Well, I don't
necessary
know.
piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I
When has
tell
Monokuma
you
ever been
and
about being
someone
fair?
else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh, well,
Might have your
I
reasons.
have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement.
I don't think you can trust him very much,
The point of
Monokuma.
my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break! I flippin' knew it!
Wow.
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can
Oh wow,
reach over
Hifumi's actually been
200
useful for once.
degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates,
Strange how it also didn't get set on fire.
cooling layer around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air
And there are only 2 people in that sauna.
That's why you may feel a burn
You guys remember
when you
correctly.
move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned
Oh yeah, or you'll die.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found
Indeed.
the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite
He
the
could have found
mystery.
out by mistake.
What if they found
I mean,
out
even
by
I kind of
accident?
thought that when I first played this.
What do you mean?
Yep,
by
Kyoko has a point
accident?
again.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course,
Ooh.
and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
There's only one person. I think we
I know
already
someone
narrowed
who
it
did.
down, Byakuya.
Oh, seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Is it person selection time? Who might have brought their handbook into the sauna? It had to be the one who wore all their clothes into the sauna. It was... Oh, I don't remember. No idea. I have no fucking clue. Huh? Couldn't have been this guy.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
How could you
Mondo was
remember
off
something
at
like
an
that?
endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to
Oh
keep
man,
his
those
school
sweaty
uniform
men.
on.
Ugh.
Little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this.
Shut up,
Show me the
Kiyotaka.
proof. The actual
No.
solid proof.
No. God damn it. We already have proof. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Again, we have to convince Kiyotaka. Chihiro's e-handbook or the card reader, broken e-handbook.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if
Let's see. I don't know if maybe card reader has something to do with it.
That what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
What about the card reader? Does that have some? Ah, shit. No. Fucked myself. Damn it.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo...
No, it's broken. Oh. Yeah, like that's bullshit. No, it does not work. It does not work. That's... You broke it. Exactly.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
What?
The broken handbook that was in the main
Dude,
hall.
what the fuck you talking about?
Isn't that one actually
Totally
yours?
mine.
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that
What
the
a twist!
handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation?
The only one that would work.
The handbook is prohibited.
Well, here's how I look
But
at
not
it.
borrowing.
There's no rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries.
It's kind of weird how Mondo didn't really even know about that, but he just started using the handbook.
I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about
Oh, now
this,
people might start
you're
using
welcome to
that.
say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but
Son of a bitch.
I probably didn't.
What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
okay. Then why don't we look back on this
Accept the
just
truth,
one more time
Kiyotaka.
from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear.
What?
And we'll
No.
all see if I was right
Not
or
this. This is the worst part. Not inference. Fuck. We gotta go through this shit. Okay. Alright, where's the... I'm looking for the part where he raises the weight, I guess. Or he picks it up. I'm looking for the part where he picks it up. Okay, he picks it up right there. Picks it up, hits her over the head. Where's he hit her over the head? Oh, fuck. Damn it. This is a bit confusing. Okay, I don't want to use the bloody model picture just yet. Let's see. Fuck, this is longer than I would have hoped. This is... Oh, God. Wait. He sets the weight down. I think it would be after he sets it down. Wait, no. The blood dripping on the floor. That would have been from the model's face. Okay. Damn. He picks her. He's picking her up, so... This is a bit confusing. Maybe we should go all the way till the end and see what happens here. Yeah, Byakuya enters the room, fucking being an asshole. Takes the extension cord. This will at least narrow it down. He paints, or he puts that on the wall. Bloodlust. And, okay. He threw the handbook in there. Okay, yeah, because that was... Okay, that kind of makes some sense. I think it would be the culprit that threw that handbook in there, but it looks like Byakuya's hand. So I don't really know. No, that's the sauna. Let's see. Wait. Wouldn't that be last? Fuck. I think that would be... Should be last. Okay, yeah, he takes the handbook and then he throws it in the sauna. Alright. Fuck, what else is there? I see Celeste pointing at the tracksuit, so I think that would probably be first. Yeah, okay. That goes here first. Celeste pointing at the tracksuit. Then the locker room. Oh, yeah, okay. That's Chihiro's hand. What else is there? What did I miss? What have I not used? There's a picture of her going into the oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. The boys, okay, yeah, that was the girls. Okay, so he picked her up and he took her into the girls' locker room. So that should go here. Opens the door. There's a picture of him opening the door. What else am I missing here? Poster. He took the poster. Alright, let's see if that works. I hope that works.
Let's take a look back to before the incident.
I really hope so. God, I'm gonna be so pissed if that does not work.
Warehouse, correct? At the time, She was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime.
She should have been in bed.
To the locker room, specifically the
Or he.
boys'
Why are we?
locker room. But
Why are
how
we
could
still
the
calling her
victim,
she, by
who's
the way?
apparently a girl, access the boys' locker
Oh,
room?
I guess because Makoto is building it up to be really dramatic. What the? What? Oh, wait a minute, wait. I put that in the wrong order. That's why. Okay, I get it now. All right, put it in the wrong order.
With bag, she made her way. But how could the victim?
Yeah, we know. Okay, there we go. That's right.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him.
Preposterous.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
and struck him dead.
And that's where the blood.
Oh my god, the model looks really surprised about that.
Locker room came from.
Oh, it's all over my face. I feel like that is actually a metaphor for that. How could
It was
he?
likely in the heat of the moment. The body
Ba-bum.
was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
He looks pretty happy about it.
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the
And then
girls'
accessing the
locker
girls' locker room like a
girls' handbook
pervert.
was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
Oh, what the fuck? Are you serious? No, what the fuck? That's not right? What the hell? Wait, why is the... Damn it. So, it can only be like 2 things, I think. Alright, well I showed him opening the door. Well, what about him putting the poster there? I guess he put the poster down. Yeah, because it shows him put... Okay, that has to be right.
After all, using...
Okay, yeah, that was right. Fuck. This is annoying. I hate this part so much.
They brought with them. They got to work.
Like, some things you would think make sense, they really don't. It's like, that's not how it happened. It's like, you know, I don't know, it's annoying to me. It's like, they put pictures there that confuse you and make you think that that's what he might have done. But it's not what he did. It's like, oh, he never opened that door.
Been the end of things.
Or I guess it just wasn't the important part about it. Is the important part is he changed things.
Intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Like the dickhead he is.
So,
Oh, I'm gonna make it look like Genocide Jack killed her.
he went
Or
and grabbed
him.
the extension cord from the library.
It's a trap!
He got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body.
How could you, Byakuya? You were supposed to be such a good person.
He left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Are you fucking serious? God damn it, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. I'm confused. Like, that's not right? He obviously has the handbook there. Oh my god. I hate shit like this. I really do. Okay, maybe it's in the wrong order. This happened first. He sees he's in the sauna. He throws it into the sauna. And then he closes the door, I guess? I don't know. He doesn't... I don't know which one is right. Fuck. This is really tense. I'm not sure which one is the right one here, because there's one that shows the Electro ID, or the Electro ID on the floor, and then there's one that shows like him closing the door, which would make sense chronologically, like if that's what he really did. God, I fucked up 3 times here. Okay, that was right.
Byakuya was putting together this facade. The killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings.
I really hope that this is right. If this isn't right, I'm going to be so pissed. This whole thing has just gotten me so fucking salty, man. Like, I'm so pissed about this. Please. No! Damn it, no! Fuck! 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 Are you serious? Fuck you! God damn it, this doesn't make any sense! Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? I hate this part! Fuck this! This is bullshit! Fuck you! God damn it, that makes no sense to me, dude. Like, what the fuck? So he doesn't close the door after he's done? What? Oh my god.
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade.
Okay, let's see if we got it right this time. There's only one other image to choose from, at least one that made sense.
They plan to destroy the last piece of evidence. Chihiro's handbook.
I really hope this is right. If it's not right, I'm just gonna get even more salty. You guys don't want that. Thank you. God damn. Okay, so that was right. I fucked up. Jesus Christ.
Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook.
Yeah, I guess that would have made sense to put it there, but it just kind of... The way the image looked kind of confused me. I was like, is this really right?
Isn't that right, Mondo?
I just thought it was there to confuse me. Oh god, Mondo's face is like, oh! Dirt face.
Wait. No. This can't be right.
Oh, but it is!
Yeah. Where's your evidence?
We just presented all the evidence we have.
You need proof!
We have proof. We already showed you proof!
You can't pin any of this on him!
You're just being defensive. Evidence that Mondo is the killer, that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. Oh god. Alright, let's hear about that. Bullet time battles, fever time, and nega time? During a bullet time battle, if you press the R button, fever time will activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push X triangle, however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. You can also tap the top or bottom of the right side of the screen. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got to access to special time, right? So we've also prepared something called Nega Time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates Nega Time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate Fever Time at this point... No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. Okay, thanks, narrator, you fucking dick. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use Nega Time. Yeah, because you're a fucking pussy and you set it to gentle. Well then, good luck and have fun. Fucking casuals. Alright, so let's just use that near the end of this, I guess. Because I don't really see the need to do it right now. Oh, I missed that?
Show me some
Guess we
evidence.
might have to use it. Shit.
I won't listen.
Wow, this isn't working at all. Holy fuck.
I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refuse.
Yeah, we only have to. It looks like this is the only thing we really can do right now because everything else doesn't seem to work.
Show me some evidence.
Like when we weren't in this time, or when we weren't in max tempo, nothing seemed to be working against him.
I refuse to vote.
Oh, I think he's using nega time.
False. You're corrupt.
Okay, we got it. We got it.
Show me some evidence.
We got evidence right here, bitch.
Prove it. If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
No, I refuse. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he finally admits to it, at least.
I killed him.
Bro, what are you doing? Well, we completed that, I guess. Oh, B, fuck you. Oh, you got a B. And we got a B, probably for the inference. Or the bullet time battle, because we kind of fucked that up. I don't know, like, for some reason, whenever I tried to hit, it didn't, it always missed. That was weird.
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Uh-oh.
Roger that.
Wait!
Don't do it, bro!
No waiting, no holding on.
This is actually pretty
Time for the
depressing,
moment
though.
we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and
Especially when we hear his reasons for wanting to kill, or for killing Chihiro. He actually doesn't really have much of a reason for it, I think.
Or the dreadfully
Well, he
wrong
does,
one.
but you'll see.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh my god! I'm so excited to find out! Oh, I thought it was Kyoko. Damn it. You know what that means? It's punishment time! Everyone's favorite. Uh-oh, it looks like this time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blacken that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
Oh, well, I didn't even say that.
What is this?
What? Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the circle button to fast forward the text. Yeah, I didn't already know that, Monokuma. Thanks for breaking the fourth wall, by the way. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He had chosen that way as his way out. Now nobody will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and he was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Weak times 1,000.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack and the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
Annoyingly, he used the thread of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better.
With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And that person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me.
Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to.
Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went... Okay. That's... God damn it, that's... I didn't even think they would fuck this up in the Vita version. I think that's another fucking weird glitch with the text box where I think it's Monokuma talking, but it says Chihiro.
So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did, to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he'd made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep his secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so... He tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you... Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad! Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible!
Don't make me repeat
How many
myself.
times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, the secret he didn't want anyone to know.
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother.
Mondo, you evil bastard.
Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him, but it was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number 1 in the gang, and his number 2, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his older brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation, began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why.
I
gotta get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top.
And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly...
Well... That's unfortunate.
Laying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words.
My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry.
Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang, in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident, and as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth.
Kinda feel bad for Mondo now.
He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm strong! Strong, 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 strong!
And yet, as soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the lovely and the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own older brother.
No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death and the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why. That's why I... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, My head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm
sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? 'Cause, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would... You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us. So what? You're saying I should just say it? Why? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me. Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now? No. I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face? No, I just really admire you. I admire your strength. Yeah, that's right, I am strong. Strong, I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you. And stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand, and I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey!
I killed him. I killed Chihiro.
Well, he admits it, again.
I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
I feel really bad for him, though. I mean, that's pretty tragic, the life he's lived.
I did something I can never take back.
I mean, I can kind of sympathize with where he's coming from a bit, too, so this kind of sucks that he has to go like this. Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it.
Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory? For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
You bastard! Just shut up, you son of a bitch! Go ahead, say that again. I dare you.
Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but... Unfortunately, I can't do that right now, because the time for punishing is fast approaching.
Punishing? You mean execution?
That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Hold on!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Great. Doesn't he always prepare a special punishment? No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment.
Everyone's favorite. I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
I don't know about you guys, but I use that Mondo butter on my pancakes every day.
Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace.
It can't be! My brother! Another murder, and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Well, it seems like Ishimaru has already let that happen. Holy shit. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya? You're completely insane. You know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that? Of course I do. Because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? What the hell, dude? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
So you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Yeah, so Byakuya is basically a huge fucking dickhead. I mean, I've been saying that throughout this whole playthrough, but this is kind of the point where it's really emphasized. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did that to liven things up? So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene? But damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who'd really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Yes,
Indeed.
we're done listening to your story. Moving on. There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh? I'm up next.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I am not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I have achieved complete victory, you are up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled
Oh,
up.
so cruel. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
Well, Makoto is the main character, but close enough. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper, temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. I'm like the evil Pillsbury Doughboy.
Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
Meeting with a secret person we don't know about, it seems.
Yeah, a real
Who could it be?
spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring?
Wait, what?
Once
Oh,
things
they're talking about
really get
Sayaka.
moving,
Okay.
It'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping
Good,
it.
good, my young Padawan.
Feeling
I am
despair
pleased with your
charged forward
results.
at a speed nothing can hope to match.
You will soon become a true Sith
But I
Lord.
must admit, I'm disappointed.
I am too.
I went to all the pain and effort of making you
It
part
didn't.
of the group.
This game isn't turning out how I wanted it to. I don't like it. Make things more interesting,
You
Monokuma.
do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on.
And the plot thickens more, it seems, because now there's somebody we don't really know about. Question mark, says ellipsis. There's one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Yeah, sure, because you have that. Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean. Oh, even this person doesn't know about the 16th high school student. We haven't even heard about that yet. Who the fuck could that be?
You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic
Yeah, that's
denied.
definitely a term.
That's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Uh-oh. Maybe it's somebody among us who he's talking to. Who could it be? And how many are left? Let's see. 10. 10 people left. But that will soon change. We got the crazy diamond present. Mondo's jacket. And we earned a trophy.